past, fatal heart impact, past painful scars. In fact, I blast tasteful bars and pass. I back up my actions, fact, don't ask, grab reactions, jacked, attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose, pick a new silver excuse. I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now, y'all can rest in peace now. You're dead to me, so peace out. Remember you're discreet now, get ready for defeat now.
Alrighty. Hello everybody. This is Kirusho here. And now, whenever we last left off, we had Izuku Midoriya. He has battled against Janemba. And he has become the legend, becoming the first Super Saiyan within the last couple hundred years, or 100 million. Now, with all that being said, we'll pick up with Deku roughly a year later. However, he is not on Earth, and he is not on Beerus' planet. In fact, he's distanced himself. Now, one day, a couple months later, after Midoriya's father died, Vados came back and revealed that she cannot change the rules, especially for Hisashi. And Midoriya, him still trying to grieve his father, he left the planet 3 months after his father originally died. Now, they can still bring him back with the Dragon Balls, but after what Midoriya witnessed, he felt like he was too weak. Him trying to push himself to get stronger, and began to train intensely. Now, after his fight with Janemba, his power level went from 18 billion to jumping to 21 billion. Now, along with that, one day while training, him and Momo were fighting, and Midoriya did attempt to try going Super Saiyan. Now, whenever this did happen, Midoriya tried to focus on his rage. However, it consumed him. And within the next 2 minutes, Midoriya, he severely injured Momo. Vados, realizing what Midoriya is going through, he's having difficulties controlling his rage, and a transformation that feeds off of it is nothing good. Now, Momo did heal herself and get her own Zenkai boost. However, Midoriya, he flew away. That was the last time they saw him. Now, Midoriya, he went straight to Kami, going to Korin and getting senzu beans. Now, after that he used instant transmission, and left the planet. Inko, confused as to where Midoriya would be. Now, they tried to look for him in the universe, but Midoriya hit his power level, meaning that he can't be found even if they wanted to. Now, Midoriya, he went to Vampa. As soon as he did arrive on the planet, he began to look around. This place is old. He hasn't been here since he was a child. And looking off into the distance, he can still see a crater. Wondering if that's the one he made as a child. Before a bug creature does actually try to attack him, Midoriya turning around and increasing his power level enough to just smash the creature into dust. Now, Midoriya would begin to go into solitude. Vados informing Inko and Momo, along with Mina, that if Midoriya wanted to be found, or wanted them to know where he is or reach out, he possibly would have. And that he should come back one day. If he is not back within 3 months, she herself will go look for him. Now, with all of that, Midoriya is training on Vampa. It isn't regularized training. Midoriya just wants to be alone. Understanding that his Super Saiyan power, it is pure anger and wrath, meaning that he can kill somebody by accident. He accessed that power through pure rage. And even then, it was not good. Now, 3 months later, we do cut to Vampa. Midoriya sleeping on the Saiyan ship, with a giant green fuzzy blanket, along with what appears to be a pair of pants, roughly made, and a jacket. Now, Midoriya senses a power level, as he does jump up and go to bring up a makeshift weapon. As he does, go outside the ship. As soon as he does go outside, he uses enough ki to get himself airborne, and begins to look around. My, so this is where you have been. Midoriya spinning around. Vados. My, don't you look quite comfortable? What are you doing here? Please. It wasn't that hard to find you. I hid my power level, though. Not well. In fact, this was one of the first places on my list to check. Figures. So what do you want? To drag me back? Oh, no. I'm not dragging you back to Earth. Huh? Yes. In fact, well, you need to learn to harness your rage. And I believe that you can do it properly, either here or with a teacher. A teacher? Yes. I would say that you should go back to Vampa and talk to this peaceful race. However, I believe that this needs a special touch. You need to talk to warriors who use their rage but practice peace. Huh? Young man, we are going to a planet called Namek. Midoriya confused, as they do leave. As Midoriya does arrive, a lot of people are looking around, staring at this strange man. As Midoriya, he does actually take off his jacket. Now, he does ask Vados exactly what is this place, and why does everyone look like, well, Kami? Well, this was his planet, or the unnamed Namekian. Now, with that, Midoriya is brought forth to Elder Guru, as Elder Guru does look into the heart of this Saiyan, finding that there is chaos within him. There is peace of mind. However, it is being overshadowed by a creature, Rage, his Super Saiyan power. Now, with that, Elder Guru does instruct him to train with some of their warriors, and to meditate try and focus on the source of his anger. And if he does need help, there are specialized Namekians who do practice this field within the warrior class. Now, with all of that being said, Midoriya does go through this training. And after around 9 months, Midoriya is able to successfully turn Super Saiyan. Without his anger there to let him run loose. Midoriya being in full control of this power, as he does look down at his hands and feel it, holding on to it. Now, Midoriya does stay within this form. Midoriya does feel slightly more aggressive. However, after Guru looked him over and looked within him, that was just about it. Midoriya's power does flow somewhat calmly, compared to the raging river that was inside him before. Now, eventually, Guru does tell Midoriya that he cannot provide any more training, and that if he ever does need to seek counsel, or simply just want to stop by to do so, he has helped greatly increase their own warriors' potential, and he believes that they have earned his blessing. Really? Why, yes. It's not typical that many warriors earn this. I will unlock hidden paths to their power, things that they have not yet been made aware of, and it will encourage them to keep training. Now, Midoriya does watch this ceremony, as they get their hidden potential unleashed. Midoriya watching one Namekian's power level jump from around, let's roughly say, around 500,000 to 1.7 million. Midoriya quite surprised by that. Now, Midoriya does want to go after this power boost himself. It would allow him to get stronger. However, he does want to stay on his own path, biting his tongue as a warrior, and thinking, that's not what he needs to do. This is simply a handout, plain and simple. If he does take this, it would insult his own pride as a Saiyan. Now, with all of that being said, Midoriya, he does want to leave. However, today he does sit down and go into deep meditation, as he does actually power up to Super Saiyan and stay within this form. Midoriya staying like this for roughly 8 hours. Eventually, throughout the day, he does drop out of the form. However, Midoriya just keeps going at it. Now, one day Midoriya does find peace of mind, and he does decide to head back to Earth. However, he also does want to head somewhere else, visit the Yardratians, and make sure that he properly does have peace of mind before he does go back. Now, meanwhile on Earth, you do have Momo and Mina. Momo, currently at least, showing Mina the ropes on certain things. Mina trying to dodge and move around, as she actually does bring her leg up to kick outwards, being able to hit Momo directly in her side, as Momo actually does smash her arm downwards directly onto Mina's thigh, before Mina does bring up her hand and try and punch Momo directly across the face. Now, Mina has gotten a lot stronger. Then there is, not Momo, Inko, who is currently just sitting down. and talking with the recently revived Hasashi, asking about things he's been through in the other worlds. Him trying to explain all of it. It's weird, especially the line, and the weird yellow guy. He's glad he got his clothes back. Anyways. Alrighty. Now, while Midoriya is on space adventures, Inko and Hisashi, they are still talking. Vados herself has not found Midoriya, and both of them are concerned for him. Hisashi does want to sit him down and try talking with him. Lets him know that he's okay. Yeah, it was traumatic what happened, and it was quite unexpected, but he's somewhat over it now. He does still wake up in a cold sweat sometimes, thinking about it, but still. He's been able to get through it. Hisashi unaware of Midoriya seeing his actual body explode into pieces in front of him, before his very eyes, thinking that Midoriya only saw the snap. No. With all of this, 6 more months do pass, and Midoriya still has not yet to arrive. Vados actually a bit more surprised. The boy is taking longer than expected. No. While all of this is happening, somebody isn't supposed to be here. They have arrived in a certain time, and they are trying to change the future. No. As they do arrive, they check Earth. There are higher power levels here. There are still humans around. And, in fact, it does seem like it's better. So, this world does know some peace. But will it stay like that? Now, they do begin to sense around. That's not it. No. No, that's not him either. Damn it, where is he? Now, as this person is thinking this, they eventually do lock onto a familiar power level, and begin to fly towards it. Now, with all of that being said, Momo and Mina, who are both still training, they do eventually have to stop whenever somebody does fly over their land and begin to touch down. Hisashi and Inko getting up from the table and running outside. Vados grabbing her staff before standing and spinning around. As we do see an unfamiliar face. Them beginning to at least try talking. Where is Izuku Midoriya? Who are you? Listen, I can't explain that. But where is Izuku Midoriya? Is he here? No. Why? Damn it. Shit. Wasn't far enough. But who are you? Listen, who I am doesn't matter. It's gonna happen soon. Happen? What do you mean? Listen, I don't know all of the details. But what I do know is this. It's dangerous. Whatever happens here, it's strange. What are you talking about? Vados stepping up, and it's saying, "What do you mean? Hmm? Who are you?" "Ah, I am Vados, assistant to the god of destruction." Now, this girl, she has her eyes go wide. God of destruction. God. That means that they're strong enough. Now, this person simply just does ask if they can find Izuku Midoriya. It's important. Ha. Listen, I don't know if you're slow in the uptake, but he's not here, Momo says. Her sounding a bit more aggressive with that statement. Going on to state that Izuku Midoriya hasn't been here for a year and a half. Now, Hisashi does look away at that statement, as they do continue, trying to interrogate this foreign person. Now, this person does keep avoiding questions, just trying to ask them. Before Vados, she does actually tell the person that if she can find Izuku Midoriya, would the person answer any questions? Yes. Alright then. Let's see. Vados beginning to use her staff. Now, she tries to look through some planets. Her cycling through a few random planets before the one she knows Midoriya is currently on. Now, after she does cycle through it, Midoriya is currently there. Him in the middle of a barren wasteland. As Midoriya screams out in anger before something just powering up to Super Saiyan, causing a large crater to form. Now, this is actually quite surprising, as Vados does actually comment on that. The boy seems to be trying to harness his rage. Now, Midoriya simply just begins to blast off high beams, and everyone watching Midoriya begin to destroy the area around him. Now, Hisashi does think to go find his son, go talk to him, make sure he's alright. However, Vados just simply tells him to keep watching. And Hisashi does actually watch as Midoriya, he blasts out a giant blast, before using instant transmission and moving away. Appearing on the other side of the blast, it actually does begin to hold it backwards, and try to fight against it with his physical strength. Before he actually does blast right through it after blocking it. Him quickly powering down as he just begins to start huffing and puffing once more, before a smile does at least appear on his face. Almost. What did you just say? Okay, it appears that spout of rage was intentional. Well, let me go get him. Now, Vados does leave, as the mysterious stranger is given a seat. Now, they do try and talk more. However, the stranger is simply just asking about different things that they've heard about. Now, Mina, she's still estranged to some of these things, but she does have a basic of understanding. Along with Momo being there to help. Hisashi and Inko, the experts. Now, while they are all answering questions, eventually enough time does pass for Midoriya to arrive back on Earth. As soon as she is teleported into the backyard, he actually does look around. Home sweet home. Now, after that has happened, he just looks straight into the house, him having a look of shock as he does see his father, Musashi seeing his son. Before Midoriya, he does just go to walk inside. As soon as he does get inside, Musashi does go to bring out his hand to greet him. Hey, Midoriya? Midoriya quickly just grabbing him into a hug. The two almost at the same height. Hey, Dad. Are you doing okay? Better now. I see. Well, him taking a step backwards, bringing his hand up and saying Midoriya really does need a shower. Sorry. Also, I think you might need a shave. What are you talking about? Midoriya bringing his hand down and feeling his face. Apparently he's been growing some stuff down there. Huh. That wasn't there yesterday. Him asking Momo if Saiyans can grow facial hair. He didn't think that they could do that. They can. A Saiyan's hair does not grow any longer the day they are born. Their hair will stay that way for the remainder of their life. However, with the exception of beards and mustaches. Sweet. So I can be a space pirate. Don't worry about it. Momo looking a bit annoyed, as the sour face she makes does actually get replaced by a smile. Midoriya is back after all. No. Midoriya then does at least begin to question their strange guest, as they do at least reveal one thing. They are from the future. And, well, that is already off to a bad start. Now, I do hope you guys enjoyed. Have an amazing night. I'll catch you guys in the next part.